In a surprising development, viewers of reality TV are going crazy about a late-night incident that is now turning into total chaos. Yes, Yandy Smith's Rasheeda Frost and husband Mendeecees Harris were allegedly spotted together on camera. And it wasn't just a nice picture shoot. Oh no. There's a lot of heat around people with knowledge of the situation, claim that these intimate speculations, as well as current allegations about Elak's personal video, are sweeping the internet. Mendeecees and Rasheeda were observed acting excessively at ease at a private after-hours gathering in Atlanta. But that was just the beginning. Within hours, anonymous stories started to suggest that there was a compromising film, and let's just say that it's not if fans are in shock by the TikTok dance duet, and social media is ablaze with illogical theories. Has Rasheeda cleaned up Kirk's mess? Is Yandy an abandoned Mendeecees? The video is real above all else. After hearing what's going to happen, you'll be clutching your pearls, so stick there. The drama and betrayal are more complicated than anyone expecting the unthinkable. It all started on what seemed like a normal Thursday night in Atlanta, replete with muddy streets, velvet ropes, and flashing lights. It was an invitation-only, high-end guest list outside one of the city's most exclusive after-hours bars. But when two of reality TV's most contentious characters arrived, witnesses claim that Mendeecees Harris and Rasheeda Frost arrived in the same car minutes apart, sparking rumors immediately. The room, even the most intimate events, cannot be kept hidden. His head dipped behind a sleek black satin dress, and Mendeecees followed. But Rasheeda was the first to emerge, smiling, calm, and immaculate. Fans originally believed it was a coincidence, possibly that they just happened to attend the same event, but the video showed a different side. The low-fitting cap, but the cameras never fail. Apparently, they stayed together all night, not only there. According to one attendee, they even left together, sitting next to each other, through the back entrance at about 2:40 a.m. With no protection or encouragement, only the two of them were leaning, speaking, and laughing in the VIP section. By the time the sun rose, Twitter was ablaze with a shaky 15-second video that was in order to study every detail. Fans slowed down when it was leaked that Mendeecees was standing directly behind Rasheeda at the bar, his hand momentarily caressing her lower back as she said something in his ear. One person tweeted, "This isn't any H's energies done risk at all for the Frost Queen," while another person added, "The methods were violent, the air was chaotic." And then things got worse. An anonymous Instagram blog, which is renowned for disclosing information regarding unverified but powerful reports from the ATL community, stated that a private film of Mendeecees and Rasheeda is circulating in group discussions, according to celebrities before the mainstream media does. Responses to the apparently recent, reportedly intimate video were swift, leaving fans stunned and others who backed Frost in denial. Yandy supporters were furious with Kirk Frost as well. People knew that this was more than just a rumor when he suddenly stopped posting, tailing, and even taking his usual selfies at the gym. Rasheeda ultimately posted something on her Instagram story, but it was simply a blank screen with the words, "Some things are just as the hours," after a major occurrence that had occurred with the intention of acquiring influence. Did you comprehend the elements of a leak? That vague comment did not diffuse the issue. On the contrary, it made it worse. What about back entrances at night concerning private situations caught on camera? The video is misunderstood. Yandy didn't stay silent for long, though. She uploaded a revolving 8 days' worth of family photos posted on social media with the caption, "I stand tall in truth, love, and loyalty. Will always receive the PED remark. Is this shade of Mendeecees unfaithful?" Discover the video. As the pressure increased, the public demanded answers, but here is when everything began to go wrong. A second video surfaced, just as many were beginning to think differently. Although it wasn't mentioned explicitly, this was just another overblown narrative that was longer, clearer, and undoubtedly personal. It was also illuminating about males. In what seemed to be a private lounge area, Mendeecees and Rasheeda were sitting alone. She removed her heels, he removed his jacket, and her fingertips hardly brushed his thigh. She leans closer and puts her head on his shoulder, as they chuckled softly for a while that was too long to be innocent. The internet went crazy, and then the deluge of since the latest round of Kirk's adultery scandal went viral. Rasheeda has reportedly received direct messages, screenshots, and alleged witness testimonies. According to the source they relied on, Yandy focused on her career and ISM activities while confiding in Mendeecees for months, making another Mendeecees feel ignored in his marriage. With other, and whether or not the leaked footage was true, the chemistry between them was obvious. Fans began drawing comparisons between Rasheeda's quiet, which always more than words, MC's charisma and emotional transparency, along with Kirk's long history of disrespect, were the decisive factors in her peaceful departure. However, the existence of a private, intimate, and maybe sexual movie had led to fascination, and no one had confirmed the tape, which purports to show much more than a shoulder lean. People were exploring Reddit and Telegram channels in a desperate attempt to find evidence. Some claimed to have seen it, but their descriptions were vague, while others argued it was all a deception. Nevertheless, there was a certain weight to the fact that MCs remained careful and silent